Sit, 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 stay, 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 stay. Eat. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Alright, boys, we're gonna get out and gonna move the sheep, and then we'll get this feed unloaded. Y'all gonna get out. It's I.A.G Farm, it's all about God. Back on the farm again today. You see, we just drove down here from the city. We back staying in the city now, and we did a little semi-feed run. Got a couple bags of feed, a couple 100 pounds of feed for the hogs to fill up the automatic feeders, because we trying to feed these hogs out and get them ready for butcher, which is in December. We'll probably butcher them somewhere around the second week in December. We're gonna go ahead and move these sheep because I know that they're ready to be moved, because we only moving them like every other day now, because we're not down here every day. But yeah, we just excited to be back on the farm, excited to serve our animals and love on our animals, and excited to see what Jesus, y'all let me open the door, boys. Excited to see what Jesus does today through this process and what he can teach us today. Yep, but pan you around a little bit, let you see the farm looking like this morning. It's probably about 9 o'clock. Sun is high in the sky. It's a nice fall day, but it's pretty, you know, it's Mississippi fall. Mississippi fall is like, you know, like springtime for most places. But yeah, it's probably about 70 degrees out here, maybe even 75, something like that. But yeah, so let's get these sheep fed, move them. I probably run down here and get the side by side so we can go ahead and have it down here. But I went ahead and pulled the truck down here so that we can have the truck down here so we can unload that feed, make it easier for us. Yeah, I'm gonna go down here and walk down here and get the side by side. Guess I'll let y'all see a little bit of the property as I walk. See how beautiful it is out here. I'm gonna turn you around. Our little creek crossing starting to dry up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a property tour. I don't think we've done a property tour yet of our property to show you all the different sections and the different parts of the property. But yeah, that's where the camper used to be at over there. So now we're turning that section over there. One of the reasons that we wanted to sell the camper was so we can open up some of our pastures, because we had a big section of pasture right here that we had designated as the campsite. But we got rid of the camper, so now that's gonna be pasture for us. And we got a spot over here. We're gonna do an orchard over here, and we might fence this section in as well because the deer, they really not gonna let you grow any trees around here. So we might fence this section in as well, and we might like rotate the pigs under the fruit trees, you know, to get the fruit that's falling and things like that. But yeah, then you got the pond up there going up to the top of the property up there. It's that new pasture I was telling you about over here. This is where the campsite used to be at, but now we're opening this up, and we had foresight. We were putting up our fence poles down here because we already knew that we were gonna sell the camper eventually. And that's the thing, you know, you gotta plan ahead. You can't just live for today. You gotta, you know, live for today, focus on the day, but also be visualizing and have vision for tomorrow. But yeah, we knew we were gonna open this section up for pasture, so we went on ahead and put posts in so that when we get ready to stretch our fence, you know, we'll have this section fenced off. We started to stop the fencing before the camper, but we would have regretted that now that we've sold the camper. But yeah, let me go and get in this side by side and go and pull it down here, and we'll go and get the sheep fed and get them some hay, and then we'll get the pig feed unloaded. So we got the side by side down here. We got the side by side down here now. Like I said, I just got to get all my my truck and get side by side. Got to get all this stuff down here so that we can do all the work that we need to do. But I want to bring the side by side down because we got the sheep grain that we feed the sheep in the side by side. Come on, sheep! Come on, sheep!
Come on, sheep. Ruth actually comes to us.
Yep. Ruth is our challenge. She really don't like for people to rub her, and we've been working with her, trying to get her to the point to where she'll let us rub her. All the rest of the sheep come to us, let us touch them, but Ruth, you know, she really don't like being touched, and we trying to break her out of that. I'm gonna let you in. No, hold on 1 second.
Come on, sheep. Ow. Come on, sheep. Come on, sheep.
one thing about a farm is it's very repetitive. You do the same thing over and over and over and over for years and years and years. And it brings to my mind that scripture in the Bible in the book of Galatians. I think it's in Galatians chapter 6, but it says, grow not weary in well doing, for in due time you will reap if you don't lose heart. And that's a perfect picture of, discipleship. We sometimes, we disciple a person, a physical person, and it seems like they're getting it, and then they fall off, And then if we just stop, discipling people because we think that everybody's just gonna fall off and fall away, then we're not gonna be doing, the work of the Lord. We're gonna grow weary because it's tempting to grow weary. It's tempting to give up when it seems like things are not going your way or things are not being fruitful. But we have to grow not weary and well doing, because if we keep on consistently, serving, keep on consistently praying, keep on consistently doing the things that we need to do, we'll reap a harvest. And that's just a beautiful picture of what we're doing here on the farm. It's just a beautiful picture of how we disciple people, because eventually moving these sheep over and over and over and over, we're going to eventually be able to harvest meat, be able to harvest milk, be able to harvest things from these sheep. And they're literally repairing our pastures. So every spot that we put them at, they're naturally fertilizing those spots of pasture. And so later on down the line, when we get cows and when we have more sheep, we'll have grass to feed those animals, and it'll be free. We don't have to pay anything for this grass. We don't have to pay anything for this dirt. We paid for it one time, and that's it. It was a one-time investment. And now it's our job to restore, and rejuvenate these pastures and get the weeds out of them so the good grass can develop, so good grass can grow in these pastures. But this is a perfect example. Like I say, farming, you do the same thing over and over and over and over. And eventually, if you don't lose heart, if you don't grow weary, you'll reap a harvest. And it's the same way. So be encouraged, as you help people, as you disciple people, as you mentor people, be encouraged that if you don't grow weary and you don't lose heart, you're going to reap a harvest. You're going to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. So just be encouraged through that. Have the patience of a farmer. You plant a seed and you have to wait. You labor and you have to wait. But then comes harvest time, and it's time to get it. And that's the season that we're in as a ministry and as a farm. We're in the season called harvest. And we're, the Lord is pouring forth some things into our spirits that are going to propel us into this next realm of obedience. So yeah, I got the sheep moved. I'm going to go down here and we got to give them some hay put in there. Like I say, these fall paddocks are not really for their majority of their feed ration. But we feed them hay, because the grass is not growing as fast now. So I'm going to get the side-by-side pulled down there and get it loaded up with hay. And also get the truck pulled down and get these hog feeders filled up and get these other pigs fed as well. You know, I've heard it said that greatness is a lot of small things done well. You know, because sometimes we think of greatness as, you know, all this big stuff, big flashy stuff. But I like how the Bible puts it. It says that the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Jesus gave us the example that those who are leaders, those who are esteemed, you know, mature, should be the ones to serve the others. And you know, the world teaches us that when you're esteemed, or when you have a good name or things like that, that you know, you should be served by others. You should get the fancy seats in the public places and things like that. You should get recognition. You know, you should be esteemed and lifted up. But Jesus teaches us the exact opposite. He teaches us that the bibliocentric point of view is different from the worldly point of view, and that those of us who are esteemed, those of us who are, you know, leaders, we should serve those who we lead, instead of getting those who we lead to serve us. You know, he gave us the example when he washed the disciples' feet. You know, Peter was arguing with Jesus, like, man, Jesus, you know, I'm supposed to serve you. I'm supposed to wash your feet. And Peter said, you'll never wash my feet. And Jesus said, if I don't wash your feet, you have no part in me. And Jesus said, don't wash my feet only, wash my head, wash everything on me. And that was our example. You know, Jesus, the Messiah, the King, washed the feet and served those that he led. And let that be our example, you know, to change our perspective from being all this big, bright, flashy stuff to being the simple things, doing those things well, day after day after day. You know, grow not weary and well doing. You know, as I said earlier, because in due time you'll reap if you don't lose heart. You know, you will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. That's Psalms 27:13. You know, you can have confidence in that. You know, so just keep on doing the small things well, and you'll see the Lord's favor in your life, and you'll see him begin to work and do miracles in your life. Being farm fit, I just carried about 300 pounds of feed into this mini barn up and down these hills. Legs burning, arms burning, everything burning like I just came from the gym. Staying here though. But yeah, I got it done. You know, just gotta carry one bag at a time, bag by bag. Last time I did a feed run, I had Martin down here to help me, and he was able to help me carry the bags in. And usually I just load the bags on the side by side and bag them right here to this gate, and we don't have to carry them as far. But as you see, we got those pink pigs there in the way, so because we got them separated from the black pigs by the electric fence, so we can't bag the side by side in all the way, so I have to carry them for right now. But yeah, I'm good and tired. Yeah, we're gonna butcher on one day. That's right, we're gonna butcher on one day. I'm gonna take me a seat because I'm good and tired. Whew. It's time for a break, man. But yeah, a lot of small things done well. You know, it's a blessing to have the opportunity to serve these animals, and knowing that these animals are gonna be used to serve other people. You know, because as our vision states, we want to produce enough on this farm to have enough to give, sell, and sustain. You know, we're not a production-based farm. We're more on a homestead level. We want to produce enough food for our family to eat, and we want to have enough to give to others. And we sell a little bit here and there just to, you know, level ourselves out and have enough to sustain and be able to buy the animal feed and, you know, continue to grow the farm. But we function mostly off of donations. Because this is not just a regular farm, this is a ministry. And you know, it's a beautiful thing that Jesus is doing. And every little piece that he exposes to us, that he reveals to us, you know, it just blows our mind blows our mind over and over again. Yeah, but me and the boys down here. Boys, y'all got anything to say?
I found this and I'm gonna use it for
You gonna lasso something?
Yeah.
Good, good.
And,
What about you, Noah?
I made a butterfly.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you something else. I got this stick. Okay, crazy lady.
Yeah, a crazy lady try to bite you, you got a stick
You
for
mean,
her.
I got a stick for super crazy lady.
Good, good.
Me too.
All right, so y'all, I guess that's gonna be it for today. You know, we got a bunch of more stuff to do down here before we leave. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down and go ahead and get to it. Get this hog feed mixed up and get some hog feed soaked for next time. And get down here and feed these sheep. Take care of them. Check everybody's waters. Make sure everybody's waters are good. And that'll probably be it for us today. But yeah, it's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. We'll see y'all on the next one.